Now this is actually the harness. It's sitting on some tarps and stuff I have out back. This part of the harness here goes into the factory stereo spot currently in the dash. As you see, it allows you to have accessory and battery power here, all your speaker terminals, illuminations, items such as that, all maintained in the original stereo location. Well, the rest of this harness pulls all through. It's 17 feet, and it goes into the trunk, and this is the factory plug that goes into the back of your factory head unit. Allows you to maintain all your change oil, light settings, and things of that nature through the menu system on the RDS stereos. Now off of this also, it pulls these two wires, these pinks, back to the front from the factory stereo, because the factory stereo controlled your chimes and your warning buzzers in the car. Well, this little speaker gets mounted in the dash behind the factory stereo, your new aftermarket stereo. It wires in place, and that allows you to retain all your factory chimes and warning buzzers, those such things. Alright, as you can see, my last install of an auxiliary input right here. If you can take a look at that, it lasted a little while, and eventually it popped back in. There were some issues with the original faceplate. I thought about changing it. I actually bought a faceplate where this section here had a tape deck in it, and I was going to mount into the tape deck. That way, you know, the door of the tape deck would hold the USB port. Well, I started working on that, and in the meantime I found a harness. It's called a Relocation harness for the factory stereo. And basically what that allows you to do, take it from here, goes over, down through the car into the trunk, allows you to operate this original factory stereo from the trunk, but it leaves all the aftermarket wiring that you need for the speakers and power behind the dash. So I want to try that out today and see how it goes. I will cut you guys back on in a few minutes when I get the dashboard taken apart. Alrighty, as you can see, I got the harness. This is your new aftermarket harness right here. Pulled through. It works its way through the dash and the back. It'll come out right down here by the secondary fuse block. And then basically I want to take it and run it all right back down through here, all the way back through the core. Once it gets into the back, it will tuck into the trunk. In case you were wondering, I used a piece of fiberglass fish tape, kind of fished through the dash. Really the hardest part of the entire situation was getting this panel right here off. For whatever reason on my car, it just wasn't feeling it. So let me get the thing stretched back to the back and we'll see how it goes. Okay, as you see now, I got it from the front all the way back here behind the seat. I did have to pull the seat up and out, the base. It's not real hard, just grabbing the front of it, lift straight up, it'll pop right in and out. The back just tucks under, so it's not really secured on the back side. You just gotta make sure your seat belts all sit through. Well, then right down here, as you see, there's a factory harness here that runs up and through. I've shoved my fiberglass fish tape through. That shoots through the trunk, and it comes out right back in there somewhere. So let me pull the harness in, and I'll get back with you. Well, here it is, all buttoned up. Dash is all put back together. Got a little bit of a mess still inside here, but check her out. Stick key in.
WEBN, Cincinnati's rock station. I'm Shrum.
Everything works like it should.
Seen it or have at least heard
So,
about it.
all in all, not too bad. Okay, I got it all hung up there. I just tie wrapped it for the time being because I don't have anything to make some brackets. But now I got the key on in the car in the accessory position. If you hit and hold the display, here in a few seconds it should pop up the settings menu. There you go. Now if you can scroll through, I believe it's this one. There you go. Scroll through, alter any of them that you want, program key fobs, everything. But that's it right now. So basically it just works as a computer back here. Deals with the info center. So let me close that up. Walk around the front here. I know what you're thinking. How's this car in accessory mode with the key out? I got a bad tumbler. Oh, there we go. As you see, get your battery light popped up, all your normal. No check engine lights, everything's controlled. So that's it. She's all wrapped up. Hope that was helpful. Thanks for watching.